Hello and welcome to OzToyReviews. Now it's your cool and extremely handsome pal Oz here today, and we will be reviewing the DC Super Friends Imaginext Ninja Batmobile, and it's from Fisher Price, and you can't see it because it's behind there, but it's for ages 3 to 8. Now let's get right into it. So first up, let's see what we can do with it, like if we saw it at the store. So we can see straight up it comes with a cool kind of like samurai Batman. He comes with a long sword and 2 discs to shoot from a disc launcher, which is somewhere in here. We'll check it out. There's a power pad here. Let's see what that... Whoa! Okay, that opens up the wings, which is very cool. That's nice. And I can see this hatch here opens up. That's cool. And there's something here. Okay, this will be the disc launcher. Okay, cool. Now, we'll spin it around. I don't look at it too much because we'll see it all later. Now, again, it shows us the back of the box here. So it says, can the Batmobile fly? So Batman has added some ninja stealth and wings to his Batmobile. Now the iconic ride can protect the skies, the streets and the skies of Gotham City. Get ready, little ninjas. It's time for some crime-fighting action. So it shows you there how the Batmobile transforms. There it is shooting the disc from the disc launcher. And oh yeah, it shows you that you can store some discs underneath, which is cool. And then we'll get it closer. It shows you some of the current Imaginext range. So that's the DC Super Friends we've got now. That looks like Jurassic Park, Power Rangers, and then Teen Titans. So, no time to lose. Let's get this bad boy out of the box. Now, first up, let's check out Ninja Batman. Now, let's spin him around. I'll tell you a little bit about where he's from. So, the reason he's hit the shops recently is because there was recently a movie called Ninja Batman. And that movie's all about Batman who gets sent from Gotham City all the way back into the past in feudal Japan. Like back in the olden days where there's all ninjas and samurais everywhere. And so Batman has to become a ninja or a samurai. I haven't seen the movie myself yet, but going from his costume, he has to become a samurai himself. So check out that movie if you can. I don't know what the rating is. I don't know if it's suitable for children. But either way, if you're wondering why there's a Ninja Batman around, then that is why. But let's go through his features, because he looks pretty awesome. So first thing I can see is that he's got cool kind of like shoulder pads here. And not to mention, like, instead of his normal Batman helmet, he's got like a samurai helmet. What kind of like goes around down, protects his neck, which is really cool. He's got a kind of like a little holder there. I won't call it a sheath, but a little holder on his back where you can put his sword. And we'll check it out now. So I had a little play earlier, and there's a few ways you can do it. You can clip it in like there through the handle, or down there with the handle. Like that's the easiest way, but it looks a little bit silly. Now there is a little trick. If you put in the back of the blade first and then twist it, it goes in really easily and it kind of holds at a good height without looking kind of weird with the blade kind of going out the side here. So it looks really cool. It looks nice that way, so I'll leave it on for now. Let's go through the rest of his suit. So he's got like the Batman symbol is different. It's kind of like a wider, fatter bat symbol, a bit more like the Batarang, how it's kind of flat along the top, which is cool. And his yellow belt, and just lots of armor on his legs, his middle, his wrist got those cool kind of blades back, and it looks really cool. Now let's check out the Batmobile, and we'll put Batman in the Batmobile and see how he fits. So first up, I'll give it a little spin around so we can check out how awesome it is. It's got cool kind of like rocket out the back there, or rocket engine, like some of the other Batmobiles. Put him on the ground. There we go. I like all those lights there too. It's got lots of lights. It's cool that they're yellow like that. Spin around. Okay. Now this looks really cool. I've got to say, just looking at it like this, it looks amazing. It looks awesome. Like at first, when I first saw this at the shops, I kind of thought these looked weird, but I'm getting used to it now, which is cool. So what should we start on? So first up, we'll check out these wings. Do they do anything? Nope. Okay. Wings, they look like they could do something, but they don't. We'll see if it rolls. Now that bat symbol we saw on Batman's chest, it's got the same symbol on the wheels and on the bonnet there, but it doesn't roll too smoothly. You know how some vehicles you can just tap it and it would roll off the screen or keep rolling. Well, this one, it doesn't. Something's kind of dragging it. gives us an opportunity to check out down below. There's the disc launcher. Looks like you can hold a disc in there. Let's check it out now. There you go, that's cool. But somehow it was dragging before. Maybe, it's the wheels. Okay, the scraping against the top or somewhere around there. It's scraping against something there. That one is kind of alright. I don't know, as soon as you put any weight on them, they kind of drag a little bit. You see how it doesn't even roll around all the way. But oh well, I'm kind of fixated on that, so let's keep moving on. Now we can check out, I'll do it like this. Let's check out the coolest thing, which are these wings opening up. So I believe if you twist this, it pops open, sorry Batman, and close it like that. So opens and closes, opens and closes. I noticed too, if you try manually closing it with your hands, for one, it doesn't feel too nice. It feels like you might break it. You kind of feel like some gears are meshing around. But it also, it may not do it now, but it is also to mess up the order in which they close, where this one will close first, and is it going to do it? It's not going to do it now. I'll force it to happen, there you go. And it kind of closes up like that, which doesn't look as nice because that's kind of sticking up a little bit high. It's designed to be like that. But I don't know if it's going to, how easily it will happen, but I was just like playing with this for a little bit just to check out what it could do, and I'd somehow accidentally busted it so that the wings were always closing the wrong way around, and it took a little while before it kind of reset itself back to how it should be. So that was cool, but it was kind of like a weird little thing I had to be careful of. Now cockpit, I can see that there's little handles there to lift it open with. So there we go. I love that green glass, or that kind of, yeah, that's kind of green. It's more green than yellow. So the green glass there, and inside you see the cockpit. It's got cool handles for Batman to hold on to. What's that there? Like a little kind of dial in the middle, which is quite unique. And then check out like the floor, all the details on the floor, the pedals. You see some buttons next to where Batman's sitting on his armrest. Very cool. Now, if I put it like that, there we go. Now let's get Samurai Batman, put him in there. Cool, fits perfectly. And does his hands reach the handles? Yeah, piece of cake. Look how cool he looks. So that is awesome. And we'll close it up. So there's no problem with him fitting, because some toys, surprising. Look at his face. Hold on. I don't think he can see too well. His head is like right in that bit there. So not so practical for him, but it works for us and it looks really cool. Now what else is there? So there's a disc launcher. So as I said, I put a disc down there, which is easy to get out, and just push it in there. And now let's aim it. We'll just do it with one hand, see how easy it is. Wait, we need a target. We'll use Robin with his clock. If you're wondering why he's holding a clock, watch the Red Tornado movie released last Sunday, and it's basically all about Robin trying to get that clock. 3, 2, 1. Cool, it worked. Wasn't that powerful, but it worked. We'll try another one. Okay, we'll move it back a little bit further. 3, 2, 1. Okay, a bit more powerful because I put a little bit more power into it. So that's cool. You do have a little bit of control over how powerful it's going to be. Cool. So what else is there? So there is the wings, which opened up, which looked awesome. Let's check out the details inside the wings. Looks really cool. Looks nice. Even without the wings, say if you got unlucky and they got broken off, it would still look awesome. Like that, all that detail there is really nice. Now put it back. Now that's pretty much all the features. I'm just worried that I missed something, but no buttons on the engine there, so nope, that is it. Very cool. But now I hope you enjoyed the review. This was a bit of a quick one today, because what I'm planning on doing, just to kind of get more out of the set and let us see everything way better, is that I was planning on doing a blind bag battle this Saturday. No, this Sunday, releasing it this Sunday. So what I'm going to do is Batman versus Red Tornado. So spoiler alert, I'm kind of letting it out early who's going to be fighting, but it's going to be Batman versus Red Tornado. That way you can see this cool Batman in action. I'll try to get the Batmobile in there somehow, so then you can see it, shooting rockets, transforming and flying, all that kind of stuff. And Red Tornado, who is also a new toy, will be able to check him out in action as well. And now the final thing we have to do today is shoutouts. So let's get this out of the way. here we go. So this is kind of a new thing. I only introduced it last video, is that I'm bringing back shoutouts. So now if you ever want me to call out your name at the end of one of my videos, then just all you got to do is put your name in the comments below. Even if you just put your name, you don't need to say anything else. Just if I see a name in the comments, then I will know you wanted to be added to the shoutout list. And what I'll do is I'll just make up a list as I get the names in, and then I'll just work through them in the order that I've received them, and that way you'll all get shoutouts, and I won't be messing anyone around by giving favoritism or doing someone before the next person. So just put your name in the comments below and I will give you a shoutout. So first up, who do we have? We got Ushi's World. So cool, so that guy asked me for a shout out ages ago. Back then I didn't do shout outs, so I had to turn him down, but here we are, now that I'm doing them again. That is his channel, Ushi's World. Now next up we got Cleo. Now Cleo, thank you for all your comments, and I'm happy to give you a shout out anytime. Now next we got Moon Knight. Now Moon Knight is really cool. My picture of a moon is quite horrible, but Moon Knight has been with me for a while, putting lots of awesome comments, lots of requests, and I love it. Now ZZ, that's a really cool name. I'm assuming it's a nickname. He asked me to give him a shout out, so there you go ZZ. I hope you're having a great week. Now next up we got Hurricane Black and White. Now that's another older one where he asked me to give him a shout out ages ago, but I wasn't doing them back then, so I'm just doing a quick catch up now. Now next up we got Evan. Now Evan, I kind of poached Evan from Kev's Toy Fun. Kev's a good friend of mine. I've been friends with him since about the same time or before I started my own channel. I saw Evan like writing in the comments there. I responded to it, and because of that, Evan started checking out my channel too. And then since then we've been pals, probably for like over a year. He's pretty awesome. Now next up we got Jordan. Hey Jordan, I hope you're having a great week. I hope you enjoyed the videos. And next up we got, finally we got Mary. Now hey Mary, I hope you are also having a great week. I hope you enjoy the videos. Let me know any kind of video you want me to watch or want me to make, and I will make it for you. Now that's all the shoutouts for this week. Like I said, put your name in the comments below, and I'll add you to the shoutouts for next video whenever we get up to it, depending how many I get. Now guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the Imaginext Ninja Batmobile, and if you did like it, feel free to click the thumbs up like button, or if you like this channel and want to make sure you don't miss out on any future videos, then click the subscribe button. But otherwise guys, have a great week, take care of yourself, and I will see you next time.